18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big herd throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanted to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks.
And here we go.
Here we
Welcome
go.
to Leroy and Devon podcast.
No, it's Nights at the Crown Table, but
Nights at the Crown Table, same shit.
good
That's
enough.
Exactly.
Can you
what
hear
I
everyone
said.
okay? Can you hear us okay?
Yeah,
Nate?
y'all are coming through loud and clear, quick update. We spent the last 3-4 hours editing a
No,
previous...
we didn't.
Okay,
We
fine.
spent the last hour and maybe 2 hours playing Super Smash Bros.
Okay.
For sure.
My wife is going to watch this.
Leroy
That's
got
okay.
his ass
But-
beat. That's why he's
He
sad.
did get his ass beat.
So what actually happened was that we were playing...
1v1.
Look,
That's a joke. We were playing 2v1, so we're starting from scratch.
yeah. So before Super Smash Bros, we had recorded a whole episode, like in an hour's worth.
Our first episode back, where we explained that...
We explained so much. I don't even want to go back into
I
it.
just want to explain that, like, you know, we listened to y'all's feedback. A lot of people said, you don't have a theme. Y'all have to have a theme.
It's not about the theme. Fuck the theme.
Y'all don't have any point to the podcast. And we said, all right, let's take 5 months. When was the last podcast? July? Was that 5 months? No, 8 months.
It was not July, dude. It had to have been August or September.
7 months. And we're going to go back to the drawing board. And we're back after lots of deliberation.
No.
Lots of that.
Hard
And,
start.
you know, we have a theme, which is, Devin,
What? The
What?
theme?
the new theme.
Bronies?
Right.
Brony.
This is now a brony podcast. If you are a furry,
We accept it, but we just don't respect it as much as bronies.
it's not a respect. So I was actually watching a YouTube video earlier. Brandon Buckingham, small YouTube channel, but he went to a brony convention and he took like 500 milligrams of a THC edible. It's like the equivalent of drinking a bottle of Jack, but in marijuana, like the full bottle though. Imagine that. And so the idea was to go into the brony convention or the furry convention and just blow it up.
And the idea.
The idea is, guys, listen, universal
listen
health
up.
care just doesn't make sense as a concept.
Sorry, you said idea. I
Ben
had to go.
Shapiro.
Dude, we need to have sound bites.
Yeah.
That's in the works, guys.
And
It's
the
in works.
idea, so,
idea.
no, the idea was he was going to go blow it up, but he was so stoned. The furries were so sincere. I was watching the video. Like, he wanted to, like, I don't want to say he wanted to make fun of them, but that's what it was. And he got in there, and they were like, yeah, like, I've been identifying as a wolf now for 6 years. I spent $2,500 on this mask that I'm wearing. And
All right, so I don't remember if you have or have not, but can you expand on furries versus bronies for our listeners?
yeah, furries is a broad spectrum. So you could identify as a dinosaur or a cat or whatever. If you're a brony, you are a part of the
Pony.
My Little Pony not podcast, My Little Pony TV show. It's like it's guys that are obsessed with it and they dress.
Do you have a pillow?
I say that like I know, but I think
I have a
that's right.
pillow?
Do you have a pillow?
Like a pillow pet.
A
My Little
brony
Pony
pillow?
pillow.
No, I don't. I should get one though.
Yeah. I wonder, like,
They're not
would you be
cheap.
willing? They aren't?
No,
Damn.
no, man.
Would you be willing to, like,
We should get him a body pillow for.
how long do you think a body
Couple
pillow will
months.
last before it's, like,
Completely
that-
ruined.
Yeah, it's you ruined,
Probably
crusty,
just
and
fuck-
Cuts a
fucking-
hole in the.
Maybe
Fills
4 nights.
4 nights. That'd be a record.
That's a fortnight. Do you want to rehash our argument from earlier or no? Mitch has had a little bit to digest it now and really see who he thinks is right about your work situation and me coming and visiting.
Okay, so you
Oh
gotta
my- nobody knows about it.
You gotta re-explain.
I
I'll do a
think-
quick synopsis.
I don't think that we should talk about it again.
Because you know you're wrong. Devin got a new job, really cool job. He has his own office. He invites me, says, come by, check it out. I say, sure, I'd love to come by. Been busy. Today, I said, hey, I'll try to come by after I finish up with this thing I'm doing for work. It occurs to me, oh, you know what? I'm going to be in town where he works the next day. No, in 2 days from now. It is 30 miles from my house. I'm going to have to drive a total because I was already going to be... It doesn't matter. It's a 50-mile drive there and back. I know the math doesn't make sense to you, but for the whole... If you take into account everything, it's 50 miles there and back.
Doesn't make sense at all. Can you
elaborate? I was going to
elaborate.
be 10 miles closer because of what I was doing for work, which I'm not going to elaborate on.
For works, as in you're getting paid for it.
You could say it's an internship of sorts, but I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to go into my work.
Hey, okay.
No. Let me finish the synopsis. So the point is, I'm going to have to drive 50 miles today, or in 2 days when I'm already going to be in his town. Devin, it's not like you work at you don't work at a bank or a McDonald's. You work at a store that has probably foot traffic of maybe 25 people on a Monday total. If you're busy, if it's December around Christmas.
Regardless. The thing is that you told me something and then you didn't follow through.
No, because I thought about it more and I said, you know what? It makes more sense for me to come in 2 days. Whenever you're going to have more free time, more than likely, when I'm already there and I don't have to drive an additional 50 miles while I'm on a budget, when I have time constraints, I have a life.
Okay, and he thought about this the last minute before. All I'm saying is that you sent me a text that said the morning of. You said, I plan to come by as soon as I'm done at the gym fucking my friend. You called me and said, hey, in the middle of a rush, by the way, after I'm done with the rush and I'm done being busy, then I text him back and I say, fuck you, first of all. That's the first thing I say. Second of all, I said,
is that actually what
in
you
quotations, I quoted what he said. I plan on coming today.
That's the fun thing about plans.
And then I said, I plan on coming on your face. So that's how that conversation
he really
today.
did. It was funny. I chuckled.
So you're telling me is that he went to a gym supposedly.
I never said I went to a gym.
Oh, so you didn't go to a gym with
See,
a bunch of other dudes.
We don't know.
Next thing you tell him is that you plan on coming, dudes, to work out.
A little ambiguous, huh?
Yeah.
Who said anything about me going to Devin's work? I said I'm coming today.
No.
I plan on coming.
You said you planned on coming.
I planned on coming today.
I'm not even asking about the work now. I'm asking about...
Did I come?
What?
What I do on my free time outside of this podcast is my business, and I don't want to talk about it.
We already know your business with bronies. You don't have to go into it anymore.
I'm a subscriber.
And we're just going to have a whole bunch of bronies in the fucking comments section.
By the way,
now.
if you are a brony, we do not discriminate. No, don't.
Or a ferny.
Furry.
Furry.
Ferny.
Either way.
Wait, saw the last video.
Would a
Enjoy the
ferny?
podcast. Look at this. We're all of these characters. This is a.
Don't touch that one. Don't touch that one.
I know. That's your favorite one. But this looks.
That is my favorite.
That's
one.
a furry.
Don't touch that one.
We have a statue of a furry.
Is there such thing as a ferny?
No, that's
a
not
good fucking question.
not what you would call it. We're moving on.
He knows, and I
Whoa.
think we covered it briefly, but
What do you mean you're moving on? I think you're trying to skip
avoid
the obvious
situation.
question.
Yeah, hold on. That was a good question.
What you might be.
All right.
Okay, you heard it all right here.
You heard
On
it here,
fucking
folks.
Devin Leroy.
Cumfest. Brony Fest. Brony Fest. Let's be politically correct now.
Look, the truth is that the Knights of the Crown Table name was thought up by our good friend Dion, who has neglected this podcast since the very beginning.
Well, it's not. He has no. He's gonna go and watch this. Fuck.
I hope he does.
He's gonna watch it, and we're gonna make him feel so bad. No, I don't want to make him upset.
He's a good guy.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
He
I
will
know
be
the other week.
disappointed when y'all hit fucking top of the
100
mountain.
subscribers. Oh my god.
Dude, if we can get 50, I will
Okay,
take
I'm
a
glad
video.
I'm glad you pulled some pepperonis out of there.
Bro, if we
I thought you were
hit
doing
50
something.
subscribers, I will create an OnlyFans account and put my naked ass body on the internet.
We should
And-
do an ASMR channel too.
I don't want to say that. Fuck.
and
No, I take it
hold-
back. It might only. I'm gonna make it to where like you have to pay like $200 to get a subscription. through the service.
I'll pay it and then I'll post it for free.
So you will have.
But I will not be flaccid. I will absolutely be erect. I don't want
Interesting.
any
I thought you
thoughts.
said you were showing your
Interesting.
asshole.
Oh, I'll do that too. I'm not as concerned of
For
my asshole compared to my
$200, you
wiener
better be
size
showing
as
your
most men
asshole.
are. You know,
Wiener size is important.
wiener size
But
is
it's
definitely important.
not important. Okay?
What?
Gosh.
Okay, I guess I mean every guy has a little bit of
Like you wish it was smaller too?
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's just in the way.
Wrapped
Dude,
around
right
your
now
waist.
I'm man spreading right now. If I was on a bus in the subway in New York City, I'd get beat up by a gang member of
Bro,
women.
You are lucky you haven't already got beat up. I can feel you, man, spreading over here.
Yeah, seriously, it's toxic. Guys, I had I actually have a conversation that it all stems from a dream that I had last night.
Jabroni.
It's actually kind of more of a serious topic. All right, let me just ask you a question. Let's pretend that you and your family and all of your friends are trapped in a lair, a house, whatever, it doesn't really matter. You're trapped. The deal is that either all of you die a torturous, vapid,
I already hate this.
pointless, but torturous death. Or if somebody agrees to die tomorrow for everybody, and it's your grandpa. Your grandpa agrees that he's going to die the most awful, torturous death. Just the worst possible thing. Your grandpa,
You know what
though.
this is? This is the train track situation. This is
It's not going to be that, but I get how some weird way your brain worked and got there. Okay. But your grandpa says, look, I'm going to do this for all of you. In 10 hours, I'm going to be tortured to death, and it's going to be the most awful, horrendous thing that you've ever seen. You have to all watch. Okay? You have to.
or
to
everyone
watch.
in 10
you have to
days
watch-
is gonna feel the wrath of the same
You have
thing.
to watch as his arms get stretched out. And ripped off.
We don't need the detail. You think
But
you would do?
everybody gets to go free, and the one thing he just asks you to do: work your hardest in life, make the best out of your life.
What the fuck do you put in my head?
So-
one life on the table
So that everybody
for
can go on.
everybody else.
Okay, you
Yeah,
watch it happen.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. How about this?
Okay. No. Shut the fuck up. Listen. After that happened, after your grandpa did that for you, would you think about that throughout the rest of your life?
Absolutely.
And try to.
Why the fuck wouldn't you?
Yeah. What kind of question is
What?
this?
What?
That is essentially, if you were a Christian, if you full-heartedly believe in the Bible, specifically with Christ, and this goes back to my dream, but if you actually believe that the Bible happened how it said, Jesus died a torturous death for you, and all you have to do, as long as you believe in the Bible, is live a few years, 70 years, 80 years, maybe 100 years max, of a righteous life according to what the Bible says. And then you have eternity of just pure bliss. Eternity. 100 years times infinity. All you have to do is not go to your strip club, not rob a convenience store, not be a jerk. I had a dream last night. I had a dream that I was Jesus and that I got crucified. I don't know where the hell it came from. It came out of nowhere. But it was one of those dreams, and I don't know if you've ever had them, where it was realer than real life. But when it was happening, I was like, oh, shit, I have to do this for the whole world. And this is not to compare me to Jesus. I'm closer to the Antichrist than I am to Jesus as far as like my character. But the point being, in my dream, I felt like the fear. I was like, oh my God, like I'm about to be spiked and fucking ripped apart. And like, if you think about what Jesus did, man, he got whipped 39 times, which it was thought back then 40 whips. And a whip is like you know what a horse whip is, but you have like these little spike. Yeah, you have the little spike thing.
Cattail. Nine whip. 9 fucking spikes on there.
Yeah. So awful, the most horrible thing. Your skin gets ripped off, and then he had to drag a 150-pound cross through a street while the entire town is throwing shit, spitting on him. The most horrible thing that you can imagine. Drags it a mile. If he drops it, lets go, anything, he's going to be kicked on the ground until he gets back and finishes dragging it. Then he gets finally to the hill, and they grab a giant mallet and take these huge spikes. It's not a nail. They fucking hammer it into his wrist, hammer it into his legs, and then he gets hung up on the cross. And then he either suffocates to death or he bleeds out. Whichever one happens. So that you don't go to hell and basically experience the same torture for infinity that he did. And because of this, you don't have to. And all you have to do, and by the way, I'm saying this as I am reporting to you what the Bible says, right? So I'm not saying that this is true. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm saying this is what the Bible reports. And there's 70 or 65% of Americans that say that they're Christians. But then you have maybe 3 to 5% that actually live in a way where they would believe, or live in a way that would reflect that they believe that. Like, but all right, we gotta wrap it.
You gotta take a break.
All right, end of the story is that I put forward that, most people that identify as Christian, they really don't actually believe. Because if you're like most people, you think like, well, I hope that's the whole Bible thing's true. But it might not be, and I want to have a good time while I'm on Earth if I just die and turn into dust and nothing happens afterwards. So we just do whatever the fuck we want and then say like, yeah, like, hopefully it's true and he has mercy on me. But like it's not that hard. If you think about it, if you actually believed in the Bible 100%, you had no doubt in your mind. If I had no doubt in my mind 100%, and there are a few people that do, a small percentage of people that do, and in different faiths this is true as well, it wouldn't really be that hard. It'd be hard, but to not do the wrong thing. Like the Bible has its rules and its morals. I could follow that. Like, yeah, every now and again you slip up, which Jesus is supposed to cover that. Like, yeah, like you'll mess up. You'll mess up every now and again.
Can I stop you right there?
Yeah.
Or no?
Did you start
Go
a
ahead.
timer?
So
I'll start right now. I'll put it at 23.
So my question but is it possible to believe that yes, there's a fucking God out there, but at the same time believe no, there's no destiny for me after that shit?
So is it possible to believe there's God with no heaven? Is that what you mean?
No.
Or like no afterlife?
No. So I'm saying, yes, I believe. Yes, somebody believes there's heaven once you die or some shit. Yes. But also would surprise me if there's nothing.
Is that possible to believe that? I mean, that's what most people believe. Well, I think you think you're saying, is it possible to believe that there hopefully, or there might be heaven, there might not be, like?
So, yeah, okay. Take it over, Devin.
Is that not what you're saying? I don't get it.
It is, but I am far deeper in thought than
what I can comprehend as a
yeah.
low-level intellectual.
Yes, exactly.
So, I've been quiet.
You have. And I was taking over for a long time, and I'm sorry, but I thought it was a good conversation.
Well, I lately have been going through stuff. I was always teeter-tottering on it for a long time in my life. And who knows, maybe I will go back to teetering and tottering on it.
All right. Well, where are you at right now?
Right now,
A little bit.
and I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of things, and I've been taking a lot of information in. And yeah, I think organized religion is just probably the worst thing that mankind has ever created. I think that, and this is just my personal thoughts. But
Can I interject real fast?
you can.
I completely agree with you right there. Absolutely agree.
I believe if you want to sit and have a logical discussion with somebody, then you should never, ever bring religion into any of it. And I'm not saying that you're not trying to sit and have a logical
You don't mean
conversation.
God. Do you mean God, or do you mean organized religion? You said organized religion. So
all organized religions believe in either they have a monotheistic point of view or a polytheistic point of view. And that means they believe in one or many gods.
Mm-hmm.
And nonetheless, they believe in something bigger than them. And they believe in an afterlife, which is fine. Anybody can. They have the free will to do so. But also, you're contributing to a facade, something that just is just making your life more difficult and you don't even realize it. Is my thought.
Question. So what if I believe there's a bigger fucking bigger picture, as you will, out there, but I don't believe anybody knows.
Nobody fucking knows anything.
Nobody knows.
I agree. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, but we have logical and scientific evidence to kind of shoot what our thoughts should be in the right directions, and a lot of people just turn their head away from it. You know why? It's because it's history. Because this stuff has been passed down for so long. Look, the first humans, the first people that had conscious and could create a fire or could look up into the stars and wonder, those people looked up into the fucking stars and they knew these stars have the same pattern. And the pattern continues every single year. This is what the pattern is all the time. And they knew at night, nothing was good. You go and you hide because there's shit that will kill you at night. And they knew in the day was good. They could go out and they knew that their crops would grow, that plants would be alive in the day. And in the winter, everything would be dead. And in the summer, everything would be alive. They understood the solar system, but they miscommunicated they misunderstood that the solar system and where we are in this universe is some kind of bigger god or a thing that just it isn't. It's just the solar system. There's space, there's suns, there's star systems, there's planets that surround them, there's gravity, there's an orbit, there's literally so much more that back then nobody knew. Nobody knew until technology grew and we became smarter and grew to this. So my thing is that is the reason we have gods. That is the reason we think of bigger pictures and afterlife. Something it's imaginary is complete.
Turn me off.
Okay, well, I have a question for Devin.
What's up?
Why would you care about your what is your purpose, I guess?
That's the biggest thing. So that is the biggest thing. Our purpose on Earth. What are we doing here?
There's
Do you
not
have
a
a
purpose.
purpose?
I mean, there's either there is or there isn't. If there's no God, there isn't a purpose. We're all floating.
No, you choose
bags
your
of
no.
You don't choose. You're nothing. You're a fucking grain of sand that blew in the wind for a split second. You have no purpose. If there is no God, you have no reason to exist.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever remember you existed. No, the universe is infinitely.
Well,
expanding.
we try to do our things to make us rememberable.
No, I don't.
Absolutely, we do. What are you talking about?
I don't care if you're Elon Musk. You have no purpose. There's no reason for you to exist. There's no reason for you to try.
The only way purpose was even created was by us, buddy. Think about that for a second.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Okay, so
on a little blip planet in a little blip galaxy in a universe that is quintillion, infinity times bigger than our cosmos.
That we believe. We only
No.
We don't know how big the universe is. What I'm saying is that we only get to see as far as time has allowed us to. You understand that?
From what we've seen, though,
that's only the light that has traveled to the planet that we can see.
So we're only bigger than what we know. We're not smaller than what we know.
Yeah, sure.
The universe can only be the universe can only be bigger than what we know that it is because only so much light has traveled.
Smaller.
Which can yes, that's what I mean.
Smaller.
Right.
Which makes us as humans smaller.
I said we're bigger. The universe is only bigger than what we know that it.
Oh.
The Earth is smaller than a single grain of sand on all the beaches on Earth.
Which is what we're understanding
universe.
from a telescope.
What I'm saying though is that
built by man.
I mean, do you think we could be smaller than what we think the universe? Do you think the universe could be smaller than what we think it is?
Absolutely.
we can still have purpose though. We can still have purpose though. And what I mean by that is that we have sent out Voyager 1. You know about Voyager 1? Have you ever heard of Voyager 1?
I could put a gun to both of your heads right now and blow your brains out, and it wouldn't matter at all.
No, shut up. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
If there's no eternity, if there's no infinite lasting, which by the way, that's totally possible.
Whoa.
That's totally possible. I just hope that's not the case.
What is it?
What do you mean when you say that?
What do you mean? Like,
what do you mean by eternity and every like? What are you saying? What are you even saying?
If our souls were eternal beings,
our souls, but a soul is a construct that we created.
Devin, just imagine that your brain is an eternal.
Imagine. Here we go. Okay.
So, hold on. What was fuck. What was the Space Force shit that you just imagined?
Space Force?
No.
Wait, did you say what was the Space Force shit I just imagined?
But what are you trying to get out of him?
He knows what I'm trying to say.
I don't know what he's trying to say.
Wait, what?
The video, the movie that came out.
Oh, the alien one?
Yes.
Okay,
alien
yes, I remember that.
What'd they call it?
What
it's huge.
movie?
It was big.
It was some
phenomenon. The phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Yeah, the phenomenon.
I don't think I saw
it.
it.
It came out this year, I think.
What'd they call the? What did he say? The.
Dude, I have never seen this movie.
I think you're mixing things or something. I don't know.
The phenomena. He called it.
All right, come on. We're in a podcast. Come on.
What do you call it?
What did he call what?
The fucking.
The Intergalactic Space Federation?
Yeah.
That wasn't from the phenomenon. That was from a...
Rick and Morty.
Okay, this is an interesting thing that actually just happened. One of the senior intelligence people in the Israeli military, senior intelligence, he said that there was a intergalactic federation that Earth is a part of. Of course, we don't know about it. But he also said that Trump wanted to tell everybody about it. But, of course, the Federation told him, no, don't do that. Otherwise, things are going to get bad for you. Okay, this is Israel, and this is one of their senior intelligence officers. It's weird, at the very least. And maybe he's just trying to get attention, but it's just why go out as a crazy person at the end? You know what I mean? Like he served his country in Israel. Israel has a very respected intelligence community, so it is weird, and maybe it's complete bullshit, but
I don't know.
I don't think aliens existing throughout the universe discounts the possibility of a higher being that of God. You know, I have no problem with that.
That's touchy.
Maybe I'm optimistic. I am
optimistic.
I'm optimistic. I'd rather be optimistic than pessimistic, thinking that we're worthless and there's no point in us existing, and we're just.
I don't think that we're
random chance. We're just random. We're as random as a raindrop in the sky, man.
But yeah, that could vary. That is what I think.
That's what.
I don't know if it's randomness. I think it's science, buddy. I think it's our Earth over time created heat. Yes, science does.
Science doesn't know if God is real or not.
No, they don't think.
And by the way,
science does not help at all.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Where did science come from?
From us, just like religion.
Where?
Yeah, but we base a hypothesis, we do studies, and we say, okay, this is real, and we see, and we are able to tangibly.
How do you know that's real? I'm not disclaiming it, but.
Well, I don't know.
Saying,
you answer this question. How do you know it's real? You don't know it's real? I don't know.
That's exactly what I was about to tell you.
You don't know it's real.
So
we don't know it's real.
So this table that you're sitting on, there's glass underneath it.
It's a round table.
It's a round table.
It's round, fucking moving all the time. Fucking. And then when I land my hands on that shit, I guess I'll find out the answer.
But you did. That's the point.
No,
what I'm saying is
we didn't.
No. You didn't? You didn't find out the answer?
I have not found out the answer until I'm fucking dead.
What the fuck?
He may not know.
Right,
he'll either know or he won't know when he dies. No, listen. Devon, there's a show on Netflix, and yes, it's stupid that I'm referencing Netflix, but it's interesting. There's these people that died for like 30 minutes, heart stopped.
Yeah, no, they saw God.
And they had,
y'all had an experience.
Yeah.
Did they have an experience?
Yes, they had an experience, and they had similar experience.
So, I can't answer to what happens when you fade away, and I have heard those stories of what happens when people die for 30 minutes and come back to life, and they see shit and all that, and yeah. I have my hypothesis on what that is. Scientifically and logically trying to explain it so that I guess my puny brain can function around it.
I think it's complete bullshit.
You think they just make it up?
They're just making it up?
No, I don't think they're making it up, but I think that's all the shit that's going on there.
Just the neurons
firing? So what I believe it is, and scientifically, when you die, you release a hefty dose of DMT that you naturally create in your brain. And DMT can make you hallucinate. No, you naturally create DMT.
You generate some of the same compounds, chemicals that are in there.
And so why do you think that
DMT
gets...
is a drug.
So why do you think that DMT gets released into your head whenever you die?
Yeah, that's a great question.
There you go. And secondly, I think whenever you say that they all have the same accounts and the same similar whatever, that's because organized religion is so goddamn big on Earth that it wouldn't shock me that if you ran a statistic of people that died for 30 minutes, they all saw, I don't know, Jesus when they're scared and they're about to die. The one thing that you're thinking on your deathbed and all you've learned in your life.
That's not really what, I mean, the people in the show don't describe, none of them, I don't believe.
I'm sure they don't tell you. Yeah, what I'm saying, it doesn't have to be Jesus.
It was like they were released into the universe. Like that's, it sounds,
that's what it sounds like whenever you trip on DMT, all the stories that I've heard. Look, that's what I've concluded to. That's what I've looked into, and so that's truthfully what I believe. But I want to go back to this purpose thing because I do think that we do have a purpose, and we are random creations made by science and
What?
biology. But like, do you think that there is alien life or extraterrestrial life past Earth?
Yes.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
I'm more than likely, yeah.
I would say there's like a 99.99 like repeating.
From the science that we know, yeah, I'd agree 99%. Yeah.
And the only reason there's that 0.00 whatever 1% is because we just haven't found anything.
Yeah.
But we found water
That we know of.
in our own solar system. We found water. So I want to go back to purpose here. I think that we do have a purpose. When we sent out Voyager 1, I'm going back to this. We sent it out, and there's a plaque on it. And it had a whole bunch of information about humans, the human race, all of us.
Useless information.
Well, it depends on who you're asking. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. How do you know?
If there's no eternity, then there's going to be probably a lot of people that hate on me, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care if there's a billion other civilizations. None of them matter whatsoever. Doesn't matter.
Only ours matters.
No, ours doesn't matter whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, none of them matter. If we're all just a dust in the wind.
I agree. I could die tomorrow. Nobody's gonna fucking care.
I'll be sad. It didn't matter that I was sad, man. Like,
nothing.
And you know what? If we figure out how to get rid of poverty on Earth, and nobody has to, like, we all die, but nobody has to suffer while they live, it won't matter. It doesn't matter if we all lived awesome, happy lives, because we're gonna die, and it didn't matter.
What matters is that in the time that we are living them, that's what matters.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Why
are we doing a podcast?
It matters to you.
Yeah, but
you don't matter.
Does this podcast? Do you care about this podcast?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Me too.
But I don't matter according to your.
So we both agree that this podcast matters in our lives, right?
But my life doesn't matter. Black lives matter. I'm fucking white.
But I think you're delving off into self-esteem is kind of what you're yeah.
I can have the biggest ego. I can have the ego of Jordan Belfort and the peak of Wolf of Wall
guess
Street.
what? They have the biggest depression issues ever.
I guarantee you, I have the biggest self-esteem in the fucking room.
I don't disagree. He probably does.
Maybe you do. But you're saying you don't matter?
He wouldn't. He seems humble.
You don't think you matter?
I know that.
No, I don't.
I don't know, buddy.
I don't know.
I think you can still matter.
I could
know
die.
that tomorrow you could die, and it will, if there is something that goes on, then great. If there isn't, then great. Whatever.
I think
what matters is the now, right now, the present, that we are alive and that everything is how it is. I mean, I don't like how everything is necessarily, but over time, hopefully, shit will pass over.
But why do you?
Okay. I think it's time to change the subject. We've been on this for a hot minute. Anybody agree?
1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got something for you.
Oh,
For you,
Jesus
Devin.
Christ.
Yeah, it's a different topic. We're changing it off of the religion topic,
Hopefully.
which I enjoyed that conversation a lot.
I did too. It's just I
we
don't know what.
I think people they'll relate to it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I'm reading the headline right here.
Verbatim.
Okay. China promotes education drive to make boys more manly.
That's it?
That is the headline.
So it's education to make boys more manly. Does China think that there's a problem with their boys not being manly?
Have you ever seen the Chinese TikToks?
No, I haven't. I don't watch TikToks.
Absolutely. That is why. Man, that shit, buddy.
That's all comes back. Dude, I have TikTok, and I scroll through when I'm taking a shit every now and again. I don't watch a lot of TikTok. But mostly I'll see it on Instagram, like a page will repost it or something, and it'll be Chinese TikToks, and like the dudes are looking a little bit
feminine.
Yeah, like, I don't mean like it's not like the skinny boys. Like, I mean, you could say I have a beard right now, but I mean, like, I'm not like the biggest guy. I'm trying to get bigger. I'm working out, but it's more like they're wearing like makeup and just, I'm sure there's a lot of people that love that and think it's a great thing for society.
Hey man, we're open to it.
Yeah,
we love it.
Of course we're open to it. We love it. But China apparently...
We don't love it. So we do not love it. At least I don't love it.
I don't love it.
You don't like a big old, or not big, but
I don't like
hot little
big
Chinese
old...
Look.
I mean, that can be kind of hot. But that's the problem, right?
Yeah. That's what TikTok does to you.
As long as they're over 25, we're good to go.
25.
Yeah, man.
You're not even 25 yourself, are you?
Yeah, no. You never date younger than you.
Interesting.
I don't know. But yeah.
Well, okay, the point is there's a country, a major superpower in the world that is
North
recognizing,
Korea.
And there's other countries as well that
North Korea
that see it and recognize it. But
no,
China
for it.
Mitch, what are you saying right now? Go for
I'm
it.
saying maybe the U.S.
needs to adopt some China policies.
Yes, unfortunately.
I don't know.
But
about that.
yes.
I 100% agree. But for men, like at our age, 20 to 35, 40, millennials and Gen Z, like it's just it's a weird, the waters are polluted, about what really manhood and masculinity is supposed to be.
Completely.
It's been complete, and people say no, don't masculinity is toxic, or they say no, there's a difference between masculinity and toxic masculinity. But when they start to describe what they think toxic masculinity is, it's just masculinity.
Yeah.
And what they think masculinity should be is just what.
Yeah,
it's just being a little
That's
bitch.
the toxic bullshit, honestly. No.
Mitch, hell yeah, buddy.
I want to fuck your worlds up and your view of thoughts.
You fucked everything up for me, Mitch.
Oh, I did. I didn't even scratch the surface.
Wait, did y'all guys think any more about the strawberry question earlier?
The strawberry.
Because I know we lost.
I know they
the
did.
footage. I'm gonna check on the camera.
But hey, the strawberry thing,
That's why China's changing
Green-
that shit up.
I will wipe my ass with the green off of a strawberry and eat the rest of the fucking strawberry that's meant to be eaten.
I thought you were gonna say before you'd eat it.
No, after. Why before?
No, I thought you're.
Then what's the point of wiping your ass with
so
it?
confused.
You take the it's good grip. You take
It's gonna
the
be mostly
strawberry.
your finger. So the question was, which you missed earlier because the podcast got deleted. The question was, or actually no, it was a statement on a Reddit post. But there's this guy, and we had one here that agreed that like it's okay to eat the green part on the top, the stem or whatever on the top of the strawberry where the leaves are. He's like, there's no reason to cut that off. He's like, it's fine. It's not a problem to eat it. Me and Devon, I think, both agreed. Like that's some demented.
You're a psychopath.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are a psychopath.
Okay.
We even suggested psychiatric help for this guy.
Mitch,
Yeah.
you will eat the
I'll go
green off of the fucking strawberry.
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Mitch.
Give me a reason why not to.
One, I mean,
And you're stunted.
no, it's because whenever you say you eat the green off of the top of the strawberry, I feel like you do the speed limit in school zones.
Yeah, I do.
No,
I do.
No.
Yes,
He's the
I
guy
do.
that doesn't do the speed limit in school zones,
Oh,
which
Yeah,
is the
you're-
one place
you're-
where you should do the speed limit.
Goddamn right.
You
I
do-
go
you do the
5
speed
below
limit?
The speed
You,
limit
yeah,
before
you
I-
go slower, man. You fucking freak. God damn it.
You just said that he goes 5 below.
Yeah,
And you
man.
just
That's
said-
even scarier.
You want to know the truth?
Oh gosh. What?
I don't think you want to know the truth.
I know the truth already.
Oh, you do?
I know it, Mitch. Game over.
Okay.
Done and over with.
You know the truth.
Throw in the white flag.
The green part of the strawberry.
It's shit and you should never eat it?
You dip that shit in ranch one time?
You don't mix strawberries and ranch
It's
dressing.
game over.
Okay.
You
So,
gotta call it at some
I
point.
saw this, and this had heavy upvotes on Reddit, and I was never more just disgusted in my life.
Okay.
Okay,
Go.
I'm gonna read the title first, and this may not mean too much to you, but let me get to the meat of it. So the title of the post is "Doing Nothing is Okay when you're happy with it." Okay. So he says, when I watch documentaries about the unconditional basic income, there are people writing comments about how they'd spend their time and what they would do. Most people say that they'd keep going to work. Others say that they would stop working. To the latter case, I always see people commenting on them, thinking how sad their life must be when this is their ultimate goal. Sarah just called me. She's going to be mad I didn't answer, but she'll understand. I want to tell her after. Not having a goal in life and just staying at home doing their hobbies.
How long is this?
Finishing the thought here from this
Okay.
person. This isn't my thought. This is somebody else. I really wonder what's up with those people. It is not sad when people just want to enjoy their hobby and don't have a higher goal in life, which apparently has to be connected with a job somehow. As long as people are happy, I think that's good. Being happy is the ultimate goal. Not having a high salary job.
Okay, can you summarize for the motherfuckers like me?
Yeah, it was just too much text.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, there are some people that you're just going to pay for their food, their housing, so that they can do their hobbies and not have a job. And that's a good thing. That's okay if that's what you want to do. I don't give a fuck. It's water, right?
Whoever... No, that's liquor. But
Okay.
whoever... whoever
Game
fucking...
over. Doesn't matter. Keep going.
Did you hear what I said there? I didn't care about
Keep
the guy.
going. Keep going.
I already said what it was. Basically, the post was saying that it's okay that some people just would rather not work and live at home and do their hobbies while somebody else pays for them through taxpayer dollars so that they have a basic universal free income so that they can survive and just do whatever they... Obviously, look, I know the argument. They're not going to be buying yachts. They're going to be living at the minimum standard, and they're going to be able to do whatever they want and do their art or whatever the dumb video games or whatever the dumb shit they want to do.
YouTube, you saw it first. Fuck you, whoever believes that way.
That shit had a bunch of upvotes on Reddit, which I'm not
That's
surprised
facts.
because Reddit is full of retards, but
It's fucked. Yeah, I don't agree with it at all.
like everybody has hobbies. I would love to just do my hobby.
I think you're
wanna
just.
do?
I think you're just preaching to the choir here, man.
I'm not preaching to you, dumbass. I'm preaching to the fucking people that are watching that I hope to God who have.
The choir.
There is only a few people of the hundreds, I'll say only hundreds, but it was hundreds of people that listened to the first few podcasts. And listen, I'm sure only a small percentage of them listened to the whole podcast. But the point is, the people that I know listened to the podcast don't agree with us. Most of them didn't agree with us, which I like. That's great. So
This is
I don't
why
think I'm
they
preaching
need
to the choir.
talk shit. I need to see it in the comments, man, or else
Yeah,
I think
please,
they all.
God.
I think they all agree with us, and I feel like we are just preaching to the choir. But we need
I don't
you.
think so. I
We
don't
need
think so at all.
you to fucking tell us that we're pieces of shit. That we should shut the podcast down. That we should go die in a hole somewhere or something. You know.
And
We
you
need to
can't
hear
just
it.
quote that. You have to come up with your own way
Yeah,
of saying
come
it.
on, say
Be
it.
creative.
Yeah.
Mention that shit. Yeah.
What?
My topic.
I think you did. The Chinese thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we talked about it already.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
We talked about it right at the beginning. Well, not at the beginning of the podcast, but the beginning of this segment.
This segment? Okay.
Yeah, we already talked about it.
But yes, so okay, we got to bring this thing to a
We have-
halt.
we have five-
like an hour and more than an hour in on this.
Hey, we
podcast
can
right
cut
now.
up the podcast too, but it's 5 minutes left on my timer, which means the camera dies in 5 minutes, or
Which
roughly.
means we have
Camera
plenty
could
of
be dead right
time
now.
to talk shit
You should check it.
about all of you motherfuckers.
No,
Not
I don't.
talk shit
I
to your
love you
audience.
all. If anybody listens to this, and even especially if you hate everything we're saying and you still listen to it,
No, no,
Oh,
no.
we
good
love
job.
No.
Good job, because that means that they're not a fucking imbecile that just shuts out anything that they don't like from
Yep.
going through their brain.
But anyways, talk shit, say something, do something.
Just please, somebody say that you're listening.
Say that you're listening.
So, like,
I
bitch,
I know that.
bro.
I know of people that.
Nobody,
Yeah, people are gonna listen to it. Anyways,
everybody is listening to this shit.
that's gonna be
If they
the
don't-
the stuff. That's gonna be it. This is episode 3 of Nights at the Crown Table. I hope y'all enjoyed. Everybody have a good night.
Everybody gets to say their last word.
Fuck everyone.
Mitch, what's your last word? Don't
My
pause
last
it. Don't pause it,
word-
Devin. That's not
My
how you do a
last
po-
word. Is it pause? No,
No.
it's not pause. I feel like this ended fucking
Horribly.
15 minutes too short.
I hear you.
No,
we have
it's
2.5.
fine.
We have 2.5 minutes.
Okay, send it, buddy. Shoot the questions right now.
I don't
right
have
now.
a question. I don't have
Send
another
it.
question.
Reddit questions.
We did all the questions.
Okay, no, it's too late. We're already
we
sending
gotta-
questions. All right, bro.
All right, best movie series of all time. Series.
Best movie series of all time, Batman. Fucking.
I knew you were gonna say that shit. I love that shit too.
Lord of the Rings.
I
Send
think
it
Lord of
again.
the- I think
Next
Lord of
question.
All right, Stanley Yelnats and Hector.
Stanley Yelnats already.
Hector.
Hector Zeroni. I knew what you were gonna
Hey,
ask. He's a fucking beast,
favorite,
but it's all good.
favorite porn category.
Favorite porn category. Fuck.
Solo male.
Solo male. That might be it, buddy. No, just kidding.
Dominatrix.
It's
all right.
probably 2 lesbians.
One cup.
2 lesbians, 1 cup. One last question before it is.
All right.
Serious question. Has
all right.
to be a good question.
If you had to marry, fuck, kill, you have Samus from Super Smash Brothers, Metroid, right? Samus,
Yeah.
the girl.
Yeah.
What's the girl from the Tomb Raider? Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
Or Princess Peach. No, Zelda. Marry, fuck, kill.
Okay. Marry Zelda, fuck Lara Croft, and kill Metroid Prime.
You are
Yeah,
you are all fucking
Metroid.
backwards, buddy.
Zelda's wife material, buddy.
I am fucking marrying fucking. I don't even know the names right now.
Metroid.
Lara Croft.
Metroid.
Marry Metroid? Okay.
Fuck. Marry Metroid. Fuck. Lara Croft.
And kill Zelda?
Interesting.
Fucking backwards, buddy.
I'm married, so this is weird, and my wife is gonna think this is really
These are
weird.
fictional characters.
Hopefully, she doesn't
Come
get
on.
to this point.
Fictional characters.
Fictional characters. I'm not married in this scenario. I'd probably marry Lara Croft. She looks the most like my wife.
Wow.
And-
Wow.
and-
Okay, come on.
But for real.
Fuck.
And then I'd fuck Samus or what's her name, the blonde one, and then I'd kill Zelda.
All right. That's a good way to kick it off, or end it, cap it off. Thank you for tuning in to fucking
Let me
episode
clap
3.
that shit out,
Fucking
boys.
clap it out.
"18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big haired throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanted to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks.